You actually get a lot of healing out there at a cost.
Yeah, the kineticist in our group is just fucking brutal. I told the DM we're going to do all kineticists next AP, and he's like, "Fuck you." No, you're not.
Yeah, they're pretty fun.
No, they are not.
You don't like them?
That is the Dungeon Master. I hated it. There's
Just hit them with the will saves.
There's something offsetting about, like, you know, generally as a dungeon master, you're just trying to master the initial base races, base classes. And then as soon as they introduce anything that's different, it tends to just kind of throws everything up in the air. And you kind of have to refine what the game is and refine weaknesses. And it definitely challenges you. It's going to make the game a bit more difficult. Like, I have to do more planning, and I had to make more builds to be more varied and stuff like that. And I don't know. I hate change. Put this here. Close this here. Like Magus right now. That is a very powerful class if you do it right.
I mean, you could min-max anything.
You could. I guess, you know, I'm just used to min-maxing the old classic stuff. Oh. How are you guys tonight?
Pretty good.
How's Tuesday?
It's good. We I think you came close to dying, and so did Paladin.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is the game I fell asleep on. Yeah, I read in the notes that I like got bloody and passed out.
I think you hit a guy at zero when you were at 0 hit points. You hit a person, killed him, and then passed out from that. Yep, in the last dungeon of Iron Gods, we got 1.08 million gold.
Wait, say that again? Oh, Iron Gods. Yeah, that's a ridiculous amount of gold. But is the game over?
We got to the final boss fight, and the session ended right there because it was quitting time.
Cool.
So it should be over one way or another.
I don't know, like, if we gave out 1 million gold, it'd be fun to maybe run a couple encounters after you roll credits, just to kind of see what you guys become.
Well, we spend it all because the DM said basically after we left the last time before we went into the last boss fight, he's like, no spending limit, buy whatever you want.
Nice.
And we do have one side quest, which I don't know if it's a canon or not. Have either one of you finished? Didn't what the hell's Eastrian? Erisian, did he finish Iron Gods?
I don't recall. I know I was running it and I stopped halfway through.
I'm trying to talk the DM to the next AP just to let us run Iron Gods. Let us be OP as hell so we can just smash through it super quick.
Mhm. Do you guys have any plans after Sunday's over?
I assume we'll go on to another AP. He talked about voting for one, but we didn't vote for it yet. So I don't know which players are going to join and stay or leave.
I know I don't like the Sunday time slot. I don't know if I've talked about it.
Too early or too late for you?
Yeah, it's because it's just too early, or just I maybe I could play in the morning on Sundays, but generally I just think I want Sunday night off to kind of, I don't know, like I'm getting older. You know, the idea of going to bed at 7:30 becomes more and more real each week.
Yep.
So like, there's days where I'll be ready to fall asleep at 7:30, and my D&D game won't start until 9:30 at night, and so that's like really rough for me and stuff like that. What's up, Vivian?
How are we doing?
Doing okay?
Good.
What did I miss last Tuesday?
We finished everybody in the fort. Then we got ambushed by Suffragan creature, like right immediately after, and the little chitin scout came back, and we managed to capture it and kill both of them, just barely. Yeah, that Suffragan creature was like a CR5 monster, like right on the tail end of us getting our crap kicked out of us.
What are we, level 3?
Yeah, level 3.
We stopped the eyeball thing too.
Off the eyeball thing. Diamondback was able to throw a net on top of it and keep it from running away, and then we just kind of office space pumped on it till it died.
Yeah, someone gave me a hero point.
Yeah, that was yeah.
It was like Xavier.
Sav.
Oh, you did it.
Mhm.
All right. Let me ping Ray at least.
Okay, so get rid of leadership.
Last session I was kind of in a fugue state. I don't remember it too well. I put a bunch of pictures away. I know we picked up the Red Mantis Dragon, and that is following Stu around now.
We hired the Red Mantis.
Yep, you did. You went to the Zolga Morty. Had a meeting with them, talked to them. Crossing of boundaries, you know, Yudo, this character from the outside, manages to detect the red garnet inside the lodge of the, what do you guys call it again? The Pridens Finders?
Pardon's PIs.
Friends PIs. There we go. And manages to find it and tains it. I think does he actually talk about it to anybody?
Yeah, he showed it to him and said it was bad, licked it, smelled it, put it back.
I put it back. Okay, cool.
And Vivian took it. She picked it back up and put it in her bag.
I don't know why I made this artwork. I think it was just because both of them are kitsune.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he have 3 arms? Serpent folk.
Vivian's been getting dreams from the evil god and calling her to a faraway city to touch a totem and to be reincarnated into the Gorilla King.
The Queen.
Gorilla Queen.
It would be cool. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be cool.
We did some shopping. Anything in particular did you guys buy?
Oh yeah. I took a note or a page from Yudo's book and I bought myself a mage's crossbow.
What's that do?
It'll help me hopefully hit with my ray attacks.
Okay.
It helps with spell resistance too.
And spell resistance, yeah. Is Jack joining tonight, or is that going to be like next in the following weeks?
He's supposed to join, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I instead of leadership, I took Cherry Blossom spell, which kind of fits into the whole taking taking inspiration from Yudo with his necromancy and doing attribute damage. So if you're unfamiliar, it does whenever a spell that I cast that does damage, it also deals 2 points of strength, dexterity, and con damage, or 2 points of intelligence, wisdom, and charisma damage.
God damn.
What item is that?
What's doing this?
A meta magic feat.
Okay. Oh, okay. How many levels does it increase it by?
3.
This is the cherry
That's pretty
blossom
awesome.
meta magic.
Yeah, Cherry Blossom. I posted it in the general.
I think I've read this before. Okay.
Those are the 2 big things for Vivian.
What else did we do last session? Any other purchases you guys made?
We reincarnated or resurrected Skitterclaw, who then became like a lava scorpion thing because he got resurrected to the Garnet.
I don't know if he poke evolved or digivolved, but he definitely did something.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's more Pokemon because we used the Firestone to resurrect.
Oh. When we go and get Vivian re-resurrected or reincarnated as a dire ape, we're gonna have to take that with us.
We made this planning sheet. Have you guys headed back to Savage Grave yet?
with at least during the downtime, Vivian had been teleporting Red Mantis assassins, like whoever they had assigned to the job that we hired them for, to and from Sabbath's Grave, but I don't think we officially dropped down on it yet.
Okay. And have we put a call to arms yet?
No, our first thing was to get the final spire activated so we could get everybody down there.
All right. Cool.
What are we gonna what are we gonna do with the charter car? Just ignore them, or are we gonna try to recruit them?
I mean, it would be silly not to try and recruit them. And if anything, it's going to put us back a day to put, to kind of put them down or whatever we need to do. If they decide to just like a full on attack us and be pain in the butts.
And then there's the obvious answer.
Yes. Yeah, I could just assume leadership of them, but I don't know.
All right. What is the next step? What does this progression going to look like? How many days is it going to take as you guys assemble the what, an alliance? An alliance army that's going to go into underground? And then I think we wanted to discuss turning on the last one, which I think we looked up instructions for that last issue.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we need to get 50 people to the spire and swear allegiance to one person. And then have Brady channel energy into the spire.
I thought we bought food for the feast too.
Yeah, I think it was like a feast, and then they had to declare loyalty or something like that, declare fealty.
Wow. Who will declare this fealty too?
I think Vivian, of course.
I vote the Cyclops.
But they don't know the Cyclops. Vivian's been making friends with the Mantis people, the Sacred Serpent people. You know me.
Man, who would benefit the most from that spell or function? That's either going to be Rob Ray or Jack.
Yes, so let's see.
Hey, welcome.
Hey, how we doing?
everybody. We're sitting here on the Sabbath's Grave screen talking about the progression of what we're going to do next. I think we're talking about gathering 50 people to activate a sphere. Ooh. And this is the Serpent District.
Yeah, Serpent Folk District. Do we want to go to the Charikov first? I think we should probably do that.
Yeah, if they ally with us.
Yeah.
Or if they don't, we don't want them coming in behind us.
Yep. So I think we kind of, once we get everybody, I say like the Red Mantis and A and B team back into Sabbath Grave, A team should go over to the Charukah and be like, hey, this is what we're going to do. Try to find their interim leader. Do we remember what language they speak?
I think it's Charukah.
thought they spoke
Mm.
polyglot because we were talking to them.
Good point.
So what would it be? It'd be about 3 spells roughly to get the rest of A and B team back into Savith's Grave. I can give you 3 teleport checks.
If you want, Yudo can cast them and you can take your spells. If we're shelving them, if that's not too metagamey.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. No matter to me.
Okay, sorry it took me so long. Yes, it seems they know polyglot as that's actually their language. That's the correct answer.
Okay.
All right. What are we actioning next?
So yeah, we're gonna head to the Charukah
Okay.
and parlay with them.
Ooh, man. Make a who's looking for the Charukah?
Vivian for sure is.
Okay, yeah. As you look around, make a perception check.
Crix will be going too because Yudo doesn't like the above ground.
Vivian, as you are moving through the cityscape that once belonged to the Charukah and the other gorilla and ape-like species, you find the city is abandoned. It's a ghost town. Crixus, that's true for you as well. But you kind of hear the skimpering of, there are definitely people here, but the population is now so light that it's probably just scoundrels and scavengers that are left over. There are people out there. You can hear them kind of skimpering in the shadows.
Can we track one down? Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, if you wish, you can.
Yeah, I'll follow the tracks, find one.
Okay. Yeah.
Just tell them we don't want to hurt you. We just want to know what's going on.
You managed to track one down, trying to move away through a series of warehouses. You guys circle around to what looks to be the front of a grocery front and make your way in. And then that's where you run into this small, sleek, dexterous Charukah figure. Not dressed in rags, but definitely has some leathers with those rags as well. No, yeah, and he's just kind of speaking in polyglot very quickly. He seems very stressed, and he thinks he's about to be killed. He's rambling, trying to get you guys to please leave him alone. Don't kill him.
Show them our hands. We just seek your people. What happened to your tribe?
Who's in the room right now?
Vivian for sure.
When you say that, he actually looks at Vivian, and then he looks back to you and he says, our tribe is gone, shattered. The Gorilla King has been murdered. He is dead. Long live the king.
Will there be a new Gorilla King?
Say again?
Won't there be a new Gorilla King? I mean, surely someone took his place.
He shrugs. He says, I've only seen, 12 winners.
So no one in your tribe emerged as leader after that he died?
Let me just check real quick. Roll me a d20. You're rolling a knowledge check for this guy. Let me know what it is.
I got a 10.
Okay. Dreams. He says that his aunt talks of dreams that she has. She's touched by the spirits. It's known.
Well, I mean, if we are so inclined, I think that we know where the quote unquote chosens will be going or will be making their way to. But if this creature is to be trusted completely, or at least mostly, for us going into the depths,
I just want to go home. Let me go.
What do you guys want to do? I'm at a loss.
oh, I mean, I don't much care to waste energy destroying this creature, this pitiful creature. I think we let it run along and we gather the red mantis troglodytes, the humans, to come and finish off that final spire and head to the depth.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
So you guys are stopping, heading back.
Yep, we're gonna head back to whatever the troglodytes territory, since they're closer, just going clockwise. Finding what's his name?
Is that Lesica?
Lesica, yeah. Find him and I hope that you had ample time to mobilize your warriors. We are nearly ready to start the final assaults towards the serpent folk.
You already put the call out to him?
When we talked to him last, we told him to be ready because it wouldn't be long before we mobilize, but that was probably a week prior.
As you guys walk around the troglodyte district, the jungles kind of part as you move. This part of the ruined city is no longer really silent. Smoke rises from hundreds of cook fires. In the distance, you can hear war drums kind of echo between some of the Aslanti mountains. You can see troglodytes kind of squinting beneath makeshift awnings against the sunlight, looking down on you as you guys walk through the city. You see that the smiths and the crafters are out in their huts and their buildings, and they're hammering spearheads onto shafts. You see troglodyte artists painting religious symbols across shields and even on the bodies of warriors. You see messengers moving between from one part of the city to the other. For thousands of years, Sabbath's grave has been a tomb, but today it's starting to look like a city. General Avishai, is he with us? I assume
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
moving with you guys through Sabbath's grave, and he's staring out across the city that was built in the memory of someone he personally knew. For most of the journey, he says nothing at all, but when he does speak, he'll say, "This is good. Sabbath would have understood this."
Understood what? Different races living in perpetual competitiveness for this control of the city? Or the product of our hard work uniting what people would
Yes,
listen to reason.
that right there, what you just spoke of, that is
Mhm.
that is what is the important. Have you begun to rally your banners? Have you called all your men?
We are in the final stages of it, General. No worries. It seems that we have an opportunity. I know that you're an ancient warrior and a general in your own right. This final spire, we were able to determine its activation. How would you feel of being the recipient of this ritual?
What's the ritual?
Having a number of creatures swearing fealty to you. You can do potentially 25 troglodytes, 25 humans as your honor guard.
I'm so sorry. It is an honor that you have bestowed upon me, but I refuse. I cannot accept.
Don't say I never tried to do nothing for you.
I'm sure there's a king amongst you who would gladly stand up.
Well,
Crixus dejectedly looks at Vivian.
I tried it your way, Crixus. All right, let's continue. Let's find Essical.
But yeah, that will be easy to get a meeting with Lessical. He will welcome you. You return. He gives you an update on their progress and where they're at.
All right. We have determined our point of ingress towards Ilmuria, the city, the Undercity, where the Serpent folk have mobilized. Get your troops to be near your ziggurats. That will be the point that we can enter fairly quickly.
What does that mean?
Once we activate the last spire, the last ziggurat in the center, all of them will, according to the general here, open a tunnel directly into the Undercity.
All right. So just have the armies ready next to the ziggurat. Wait for these tunnels to open. I'm worried about earthquakes and soldiers dying from collateral damage. We're gonna back ourselves up a little bit, but then we'll look for these tunnels and then we'll descend. And what is the target? Who are we attacking? Is there a location?
And I'll give him the location of the overarching area, the northeastern side of Ilmuria. I'll paint out the landscapes to what strongholds they should be looking out for, that kind of a thing.
Should we just attack the location immediately, Or should we get into the city first and establish a forward outpost?
Let's because I'm not entirely sure how far apart all of the armies will be. So just kind of hold up where you touch down, set up a little forward camp, and we will rally the humans as well as the Erdefon and the Morlocks to help. There's going to be 4 armies allied with you. In fact, we should have a moniker, a banner, so to speak, a lot saying that you are part of the allied forces.
Maybe a color too.
Let's do.
I assume we're telling the Erdefont before this happens, so they don't freak out when massive amounts of troops start pouring into the city.
Well, I imagine that we'll have some time to get down to them before the armies get there on foot. I don't imagine that it's a teleportation effect as much as it is a tunnel that they will have to walk through. I don't know if I can actually message him unless we send B team to do that while we are dealing with these guys up top in this at the same time.
Ooh, what was that? You talked about using B team for something?
Letting Izon know that the humans and the troglodytes are going to be coming down to Ilmeria shortly. So he's not like, oh crap, there's a lot of people here, attack them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think we could send B team for that while we're doing all of this stuff on the top, on the surface.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
As for banner, how about we do... I'm kind of partial to a big white standard with a big old fireball on it.
Oh, I hope somebody else speaks up.
I want the severed head of a snake on it.
I want me fighting a dragon.
I think mine's a little bit more simple, but yeah, we can do whatever y'all want to do. And also, while we're discussing this, I will need 25 people that are willing to swear fealty to me for the final ritual. If you would be so kind as to have a plethora of people chosen for that. I trust your judgment.
We need to pause here for a second and welcome back Jack.
Welcome back, Jack.
Hey Jack, how we doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We are hanging in there.
That was a concern.
So, Jack, what is the last thing you remember about Sunday camping?
That was a long time ago. I remember you guys went to the city underground. You fought some vampire stuff, saved some other people that were apparently descendants of the original city's people. And that's about it. Cool.
What else did you guys need in your battle standard? I got white background, fireball, stew, fighting a dragon. We wanted a serpent head, right?
We could skip that. we don't. If you have too much stuff in the standard, this is too complicated. Heraldry's an art.
All right. Shit, I'm a terrible listener. Grady, yes, Grady says the last thing he remembers was us entering the city. Does anyone want to rant for 5 minutes and tell him what's happened since then, or give him a general thesis of what's happening?
Sure. So we find out the serpent folk are trying to raise their dead god Eurydiceus. They have his severed head, which Sabbath apparently killed many 10,000 years ago, at least. They're trying to resurrect him. So we gathered an army of Urdefon. The troglodytes. The Urdefon are the vampire people. They're not really vampires. They're outsiders that are undead-like. Gathered the tribes from the north, the surface of the city. We found a general that's a Cyclops who was in a time stasis spell. Freed him. He agreed to help us. He was back from Sabbath's time as well. And now we're planning to turn on the last ziggurat. That'll open up the gates, ramps, passageways down into the city, allegedly, from the surface to the underground city. March down with troops and go kick all the serpent folks' ass. That's the current plan.
Nice.
So right
Did
now,
I miss any major
right now,
points?
they are in the assembling the army phase. So right now we're kind of taking stock, gathering resources, doing purchases. What else, guys?
I want to say that's it. I think we're pretty much ready to go now. Or once we get the ceremony done, I think we're ready to go.
Oh wow, it glitched and accidentally gave me what I wanted. It's awesome. Obviously, it wasn't going to give us the artwork we wanted. But here we go. We're in art dump. All right, that took longer than I expected to. Cool. There's your initial standard. I wish it was wider.
Winslow,
Yo,
can you roll two d8s?
there are your 2d8s. All right, have we talked to the tribe of the serpent?
I think that was going to be our next step. Once we got the troglodytes rounded up and the 25 that we need for the ritual, I head to tell them if they muster them, send them to the center district, towards that ziggurat.
I'm sorry, rephrase that sentence.
Once we get the troglodytes mobilized towards their ziggurat and have 25 people sent to the center district ziggurat for that final ritual, we'll head to the sacred serpent tribe.
Okay, cool. Les Kyle asks, you for a private moment. Anyone who wants to be present is welcome to, but he'll just kind of step aside in our room. And a favor, if I may ask.
Oh, you may ask. Yes.
Troglodytes were different type of creatures, and this is going to be a multi-ethnic military campaign, correct?
Indeed.
Food is scarce. I am requesting the rights to take the dead off the battlefield and consume them.
Yeah, I don't know of any other species in this list, in this alliance, that requires corpses.
I think there may be a thing where people on our side, their corpses might want to be respected. So perhaps leave it to the serpent folk corpses, or make requests from each party on how they want their corpses to be handled.
Yeah, I mean, the serpent folk, for sure, you'll be able to have your fill of.
So we could eat all the serpent folk we want.
Indeed, I would request that you don't do that to the allied forces. It would put a bad foot forward in this coalition.
A bad taste in their mouth.
So don't eat the Morlocks or the humans, or with the Uder people.
Yeah, there are undead. I doubt they'd taste very good, anyways.
I'm gonna call them under.
I guess they're not undead. Under things, yeah,
the
they're not.
things.
Yes.
And who are those red people that you brought with them? I don't trust them.
Oh, yes, those are. Actually, you guys have the same or very similar beliefs.
Well, he met the previous red mantis, so I'm sure he's seen our armor before. He's like, no, I kid.
Yes, well.
All right, but yes, maybe we can ask. We should, have all the leaders together in a war council, just so we can ask all these questions out in the open and get everything all sorted out.
That is indeed part of the plan. That is why I would request you not attack immediately upon reaching Ilmeria. We would like to get everybody together.
No. You should do the war council now before we leave.
Well, we don't have all of the party here. Two of the armies are in the city proper.
Good point. I didn't think about that.
But yes, we will reconvene on the other side of this spire, and hopefully all will go well, and we'll be able to drink to each other's health after this huge siege is over and done with.
Thank you, Vivian. Do they? He actually wants to call you by a title. What do you think by now the commoners of Sabbath's Grave maybe have a title for you, like Vivian the Red, Vivian the Asher, the Pirate Slayer,
The Smoke Show.
Oh, thanks for that. I don't know. I think that the mantis would be something along the lines of the mantis blade, like the blade holder or something like that.
You don't have it anymore, right? You gave it up?
Well, I don't, but I was I don't remember how we got it. Did we just buy it from them?
You got it
Or
back?
did we have to do a ritual for it? No. I meant like to initially get it from the troglodytes.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. It was a mixture of two of both those things actually.
So yeah, I don't know if it would be.
I think you saved their tribe effectively because they were about to be defeated. Their numbers were low, and ever since those interactions, their tribe has kind of bounced back because they have the money and the funding. They have the power.
Power.
There was even that. Didn't they have a coup at one point?
Yeah, some people tried to take over.
Yeah, and that's when I dusted a bunch of them. Yeah.
Stupid troglodytes.
It was a little bit overzealous, maybe, but got my point across.
Okay. So yeah, you're right. We have to activate to go down. So we'll have to wait to talk to the Udrafons and the Morlocks, but we have talked to the Mantis. You said, are we going to the Tribe of the Serpent next?
Yep, Tribe of the Serpent.
All right. What are the chances Crazy Lady came back?
Ooh, I don't know.
All
Crazy
right.
lady.
I'm gonna have you roll a D100. This will be a 20%. We're doing top 10, 20. Top 10, bottom 10.
All right. You want me to roll it, or
Yes, I want you.
somebody else that hasn't?
No.
Okay.
Right, anyone. All right, cool. Right in the middle. What's that bitch's name?
The Radiant Muse.
She apparently has not returned, and the humans are doing great.
Wonderful.
Fishers and hunters will look up to your party as you guys arrive. Children will want to play with you guys. Random women will offer you food.
Yes, I'll stop somebody at random, and I'll be like, "Oh, have you seen Osant lately? We wish to speak with him."
They point towards the ziggurat and the main the area where the Radiant Muse used to rule.
Okay. Yep, I think we'll head up that way, and Osant, oh my friend, it's good to see your people are doing well.
My friends, welcome. Yes, it is good that you're here. You have blessed us. Will you stay? We should have a feast.
Oh, well, I wish I would be able to accept that. Unfortunately, the time has come for you to mobilize your warriors. We have the serpent folk on their back fin, so to speak.
But that is terrible to hear. Oh, I'm so sorry. So how many warriors will you be needing?
As many as you can spare, because this is quite literally
Help me.
The end of the world.
Help me recall all of the bad things that have happened to the tribe of the sacred serpent since you and your friends have arrived. No, literally, help me.
The undead attack their camp.
Yes, that's
the
right.
Chargar attack their camp. The troglodytes attack their camp.
God damn.
The black mold got into some of their camps.
Was there a vampire stalking them?
Yeah, we killed the vampire. That was before us, though. And didn't someone mind control a whole bunch of them for something? That wasn't the Radiant Muse?
I think so.
Yes. And so, because of all those terrible things, our hunters are low in number. Our warriors, they are weak in muscle and very young and very green. You, you would be better served by getting boggarts and charuka from the force. How about an honor guard? I shall provide you an honor guard. How about that? Yes, a honor guard of the tribe of the Sacred Serpent for you.
I mean, it is one of those things, Osant. I know that you are doing well here, but if we fail in this mission, nobody will be living the way that they wish that they could.
Did I
It's
tell
better to
you
spill the blood.
I married? I got married. Did I tell you that?
Oh, good. Bring her along.
She's we are a child. She's pregnant.
Maybe don't bring her along.
Well, I mean, she's pregnant. I'm so happy for you, Asant. And I would wish to be able to bring your child into a world where they're not going to be eaten by a snake thing.
Oh yes. Wouldn't we all? And anyways, the shaman, he has refused to sign the gender. But yes, doing really great. Not very many hunters here. Not very many warriors. Really, just old people and children. But yes. To war. You want me to tell these people who have faced countless hardships. Now they must march off to war.
Yes, actually, that's exactly what I want you to do.
I don't want to. I'm so sorry to say that you are. I'm so thankful for all the things that you and your friends have done for this part of Sabbath's Grave and all the ways that you helped us and how you are heroes to our people. That is all very, very true, but I cannot, with good conscience, march them off to die. And where is this, by the way?
Literally under your feet. You will be the first to be eaten by this serpent folk uprising. They either fight for their lives now or they end up being cattle. Like we just saved you from that fate with the Gorilla King, if you recall.
Yes. He'll need to be convinced. Who would like to convince him?
I think I'm kind of going off of the intimidation, or I'll throw it out of diplomacy. I'm not going to be quite so mean just yet. I'll throw out a diplomacy for it.
Can I aid?
Of course.
I will. Ooh, wow.
Oh, nice.
He sits there uncomfortably and eventually sits in front of you, Vivian, and he listens to your words. As he listens to your words, you see him pulling out pencil and paper and looking at documents and tallying up numbers. And he's like, okay, I ran the numbers. The best I could do is we could technically stand an army, a single army of 100 soldiers, and we probably have enough in the coffers to march them for 30 days or less. But after the first month, I don't know how it would be sustainable. So yes,
100 people.
I can get. That's a standard unit for one army.
Do we remember how many people we unpetrified from the garden?
All right, give me a second. Let me see. All right, so the tribe of the Sacred Serpent, at the beginning of the story, is 280 humans.
Pretty small.
So I think 100 actually is pretty modest. I think that's a pretty good assumption. If anyone wants to argue that, they're welcome to.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that last bit? I
Yeah.
heard 280.
Yeah, there's 280. So the tribe had 280 people in it, effectively. And I'm saying that 100 of those are combat material.
Okay. I mean, yeah, sounds about right, honestly. You have your hunters and all that. That'd be pretty much mobilizing all of their military-aged people.
Yeah. Now, could you get more if you wanted to be really cruel? You probably could squeeze some more. You would include like very, very young men, and then middle-aged. The beginning of being senior-aged citizens.
Okay, Osant.
You could actually probably double the army to 200 if you did that.
Well, how about this? You're 100 strong, and I will need an additional 25 of camp followers, people to tend the army. Not going to be military specifically, but we need people to cook. We need people to wash and mend.
Done. That's deal. Whatever you wish.
And those 25 will have to come to the central district and swear fealty to me to complete the ritual to go into Ilmeria, the Undercity.
He spits in his palm. He wants to shake on it.
I will do the same. I'll spit and shake. And a little bit of heat comes, pulsing from my fingers just because I'll just push a little bit of power into my hand. Searing the deal. I hope the best for your wife, Osant. Hope that everything goes well with this pregnancy. And we will see you. I imagine you're not coming with us, right?
Oh no, I must stay here to run the government.
That's my name.
Who will be
Your
the-
name's
course,
Liberty, Biberty?
of course.
You betcha.
Well, I shall see you and bring as many of your people back as I can. Oh, one more thing. The troglodytes. Well, first I need you to appoint a general or a master of this army. I can speak with him once we get down under the city. But how do you want your people who fall in battle to be remembered?
Usually we are buried by the lake.
Well, there's a lake down there.
Yes, you'll put us in our canoes and light it aflame and send us out. And then they usually get about a couple 100 feet away from shore before they sink.
Okay. Oh, we shall try to keep your burial rights intact down there. Bring back who we can if we can.
Maybe there's a way we could bring all the bodies back up here and bury them here in town.
Yes, we will endeavor to do so. I mean, I'm sure that we will be victorious and be able to do that. Else, it won't really matter.
So, Jack, your character retired for some time, and you've been running the Pride and Hearth's PIs and kind of helping take care of a giant mantis half dragon. Anything in particular that your character's been doing during the gap?
Take care of a half dragon.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay. I get probably just living life. I don't really know what I'd be doing in that moment.
This is what it looked like after it hatched.
Let me see. Let me put the character sheet away. That is pretty epic.
Then it
Am I
got big.
still?
It
Am
got
I?
big fast though.
Am I still taking care of this thing?
No, we just recently picked it up.
Okay.
I think so.
I guess I'll just be. I don't know, having alcohol or something. Just thinking about life. That's pretty cool.
And then one day, Vivian shows up.
Oh, hello again.
Hello, Grady.
What can I do for you?
How is retirement?
It is boring. Very boring.
Well, then I am about to make your day. Because we have one final mission, if you wouldn't be. If I could coax you out of retirement. There's about to be many, many wounded that would be benefited by a healer of your caliber.
Well, I do like the sound of that.
We have a god to stop the resurrection of.
All right, that's dangerous. What kind of god?
Well, you know those serpent folk that we were dealing with when you were part of the group.
Yeah.
They are trying to resurrect their god that was slain eons ago.
Well, it ain't my god, so yeah, let's go kill the god.
All right. It won't be easy, but you know, I feel much better having you by our sides again.
Just make sure I actually prepared for this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, take all the time you need because we are quite literally shaping the fate of the world.
Well, in that case, can I borrow some money?
Yeah, you can have whatever's in my pocket, which is about 200 gold.
Just look. You know what? I'm good. Let's go. I'm pretty prepared.
All right, then.
Any of you guys rich?
That was rich for a moment.
Crixus has 208 gold pieces to his name.
Oh, someone's been shopping.
I think Rob Ray was our most rich, and I think he's down
7,000,
7,000 or something like that.
4,000 now.
Those +5 swords aren't cheap.
I think it'll be okay.
All right, so
I'm not real.
I imagine the next thing to do is to activate the ziggurat.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I think so. So yeah, we get the troglodytes and the humans carted over there, and
All right. So step
Begin,
one,
begin the ritual.
50 allies. So what 50 people have you convinced to gather atop the ziggurat?
25 troglodytes from the Mantis territories and
What?
25 camp followers from Sacred Serpent, from Ozon's people.
All right, you got the 25 from Ozons. But what about this 25 from Troglodytes? Was I smoking pot when that happened? Yeah, as a cow, we'll be like, whoa, what's going on?
Well, Vesical, like we had discussed, in order to open this final gate, we need people to swear fealty to one other person.
Did we talk about this?
And we did, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. I just haven't had a lot of meat lately. I'm really hungry. Your food's really low. Do you have anyone that we can eat?
There will be plenty to eat once we get down underground.
I see.
That I can assure you.
I see you brought the dwarf back. We'll eat him if you want. I'm sure he stinks.
I would turn you into an ash pile if you try.
What about that little gnome?
Crixus will be more than happy to go kill that stupid Mocha Mocha dinosaur. Drag it back.
Oh yeah, we could go on a quick hunt for you if that's what's really keeping your focus away from the thing at hand.
To the rest of the dinosaur.
Where did that plesiosaur thing go?
That was in the water. That's what I'm talking about. That was called Moki Moki something.
So, I mean the one that we that Stu wrangled up and.
Oh, that was underground.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
What?
I think it was in this area in the underwater stuff by the lake, by the north of the tribe of the serpent.
What did you do to that thing?
It kicked our asses as we ran from it.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, it did.
that.
Yeah,
not the one underground, but the one that we fought up here on the surface.
Yeah, the one on the surface kicked the crap out of us. I was gonna. That part of my epilogue was Crix was gonna hunt it down first, then go back and retire.
All right. Are you looking for it now? Are you looking for it now?
If that's up to the group. If they want us to get a large amount of food, I mean, that should give us an absurd amount of food, right?
It would be a nice day or two.
I mean, a day or two is all you need before you have as many serpent folk bodies as you can eat. Well, let's see, there's Charaka are pretty much gone. Food stuff is probably not the greatest here. Yeah, I mean, we could issue a hunt to go and get a nice slab of meat for you guys, but time really is of the essence to get down and take care of the imminent threat. But I guess a side quest isn't going to be the end of all time, is it?
What say you?
Let's go find something to hunt.
So let's talk about your mother.
All right, who's gonna go hunt this thing down?
Crix could track it pretty easy, probably. Whoever wants to go with him.
Stu, what's
I'll
the
go.
rest look?
All right, so I hear a couple of us will go.
Yep, I think the whole party's going.
All right, give me 2 seconds. To rally. What would finding him look like?
Using survival and perception.
All right,
Knowledge nature to figure out where it usually eats.
go ahead and make all 3 of those rolls.
So you can do the knowledge nature ally system.
Yeah,
Hey.
I think that'll do it. 41.
All right, Crixus, you've seen it. I want to say at least a couple times. And with your watching it and knowing where it eats and knowing its times, you basically believe that you should stalk it either late at night or early in the morning, and do kind of like a sit and wait. And you're pretty sure if you kind of were really quiet, the thing would probably just swim out right in front of you. Stu,
Yep.
though, he will point out something invaluable. He points out a particular plant that's just submerged underneath the surface that seems to be its primary food source. All right, what say you guys?
Yeah, we can just set up a either bait it or just watch where the plant comes and ambush it.
All right. Are you gonna stealth? Go ahead and give me a stealth if you are. Or what preparations might you make?
Well, if Stu's going to wrestle it, I'm just going to watch, then shoot it to death when it either tries to get away or Stu can't handle it, or watch it die to Stu.
So Stu's there too. Stu, give me a stealth.
That's Crixus's plan. I don't know what you guys want to do.
31.
This shouldn't last very long. All right, cool. You both are stealthy well enough. You see this large, long neck dinosaur type of water-based creature swim out and makes a lot of vibrations and groans and yip 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 yips as it eats the vegetation in front of you guys. You both get a chance to just kind of take in the beauty of this beast as it graciously eats in front of you. And you realize this is probably the only of its kind of its species that is left here in this little hidden valley of the Mwangi. But there it is. It doesn't know you guys are there. It's eating. What would you like to do?
I want to murder that cocksucker, but if it's the last one, I think Crixus thinks we could go find other things to hunt.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad about it. Why don't we just go fishing?
Yeah, we can go fishing, find other big game. There's got to be plenty to eat in this jungle. Kill a couple big snakes.
There's tons of crocodiles.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Let's go murder those.
kill crocodiles. The tail's actually really good.
All right. How long do you guys want to hunt crocodiles for? Maybe a full day?
Yeah, whatever it takes the prep time to do the ritual. I mean,
All right.
not like we're doing anything else.
Will both of you make a survival check and then tell me audibly what it is?
$49 for Crixus.
24 for Stu.
All right, cool. You guys find and kill basically enough crocodiles to feed about 18 people.
Have you seen your mother? She's really tall, and she has red hair. We've got a big farm house, all of us.
Is that Tom Holland? All right, but yeah, you guys find all that crocodile meat, and we can use that as a replacement food source for you trying to kill the Mokomembe. All right. All right, back to where we started. So gather at least 50 allies at the top of the ziggurat to pledge their loyalty to one creature who's currently touching the spear. Then we got to get someone to channel energy into the spear, which requires one use of channel energy from a cleric who worships a deity associated with a government or nobility.
I think they understand it. So,
So who's doing the channel?
is that so?
So it has to be a specific type of cleric?
As long as they have
I thought it was
government.
just
or-
a.
Yeah, it is. It says government or nobility, as long as that's within the lighthouse of their deity.
Ooh.
Which cleric were we thinking?
Well, that was Brady, but he is not. Des Ray is not any of that stuff.
Any of the troglodytes or humans have a person that can do that?
Spend all morning asking about fellow by this very description. And everyone said they couldn't see.
Isn't the troglodyte Lessical? Isn't he a cleric?
There's no more trouble. We found no doubt. All four swords to make.
Fire, glory, good.
This is
Sun.
Akakak.
Because they're usually military.
This quick.
Oh, trying to stretch here. All right. Yeah, I guess let me look up the red mantis god. Okay. Law.
It was government or what? What was the other thing it could be?
I hear you. Government or nobility.
I apologize for interfering. I couldn't just.
But there's the law domain is in the mantis, so I'll rule that is enough for government.
That's why in the country. Anyway,
Go back to Sierra Bay.
let me introduce myself. I am one of the latest.
Your Odysseus is a nobility.
Who's that?
The guy we're
The
trying
snake
to.
god.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let me look at that evil guy. Angazan. No, Angazan does not have law or nobility. But we know we can get one of the priests to do it from the Red Mantis, so I think we're going to be okay. We can move past that. All right, so you can get one of Lekakak's boys to cast the channel energy. We have to perform a 1 hour recitation of ancient Aslanti laws, which requires a DC 25 perform oratory check. Fuck.
Yeah, we got the Cyclops that knows the ancient laws.
Maybe we could just hire a bard and give him a script.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find
It's not a bad idea. All right.
Do any of the
General Vashi does
Radiant
not
music?
perform.
any of the Radiant Muse people tribe fit that skill level?
Oh, I can never be as good as the Radiant Muse was.
Right, but do they?
we had
Anyone
Gaelic. He's a bard.
But I don't know. I don't know Aslanti, guys.
We could have Grady do that tongues spell on you, and you could speak Aslanti.
Oh, smart.
And-
Yep, that's good. Really smart.
That's why I'm the leader.
What level are we, by the way?
16, I think. Yeah, 16.
I already leveled up. I just looked into the Discord to look at it. Already got everything leveled. Casting tongues on somebody.
Yeah, I think Gaelic is probably our best bet. Unless we go all the way back to town to bring somebody here.
Is this going to be like what's that scene where the old man is telling the girl what the words to say?
Like Cicero.
The monsters, Monster Academy, the Monster Hunters, commonly mixed up with the Goonies. Monster Squad?
I don't know. You kind of lost me.
Wait, what about not Evil Dead, but the Army of Darkness?
Oh, yeah.
Plato, Navarro.
Necktie. Nickel.
No, they're like they keep talking about virgins because you have to be a virgin, and then they look at the 8-year-old girl and she's like, "Yeah, I'm a virgin," and then it's just the old man kind of like, and it's just basic monsters like Dracula, the wolf, the mummy, Frankenstein, who I think I just said already, The Creature from the Black Lagoon. It's got a lot of famous people in it who will make movies for years. They're all children in this movie. I can't believe none of you are jumping up and backing me up and telling me what this movie
Well,
is.
I know about it. Yeah, Monster Squad.
It's Monster Squad. Okay, thank you.
It is Monster Squad.
Because I couldn't remember the name.
I just haven't seen it in forever and don't remember that part.
Well, I have a 13-year-old, and we've spent the last 5 years just watching old movies, so he's caught up.
I said the words, sorta.
Kind of. Basically, I said, yeah.
Oh, you're quoting Army of Darkness, which he just watched. We just watched Evil Dead Burn in the theater the other day, and when he was done, he's like, "What the fuck was that?" And so now I want him to watch all of the Evil Deads,
Including the original.
Yeah, we're gonna do Evil Dead 1, 2, 3, which is Army of Darkness, and then I'll go back and we can do the remakes. I haven't seen the TV show yet.
I like
Pretty
it.
okay. I mean, yeah. It's a throwback to that just campy, gratuitous violence. It's
I watched a
Not bad.
episode and I wasn't really liking it, so I didn't force myself to watch more. But I'm definitely open to going back and giving it another try.
Just if you
Hey, what movie's in the background?
Yeah.
The Evil Dead original scarred me watching that as a child.
Yeah, it'll be a little funky, but yeah, you guys can do this. You can basically do this ceremony. So very weirdly, 25 troglodytes and 25 humans are sworn to worship and be ruled over by Vivian Lightfoot. You guys are all doing this, right?
Mhm.
Anyone else? What about your friends? Are your friends going to get up there?
Oh no, they
not.
don't want recognition like this. And I'm doing it just for the ritual, of course.
Yeah, sure. Okay. It takes 1 hour to perform. Let me go ahead and roll a perform check for Gaelic as he mumbles through it.
Can we buff him with like whatever the
Yeah.
don't clerics have like the charisma buff spell? That's a low level. Like it's like bull strength but for charisma.
Eagle Splendor, I think, is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's see if I even have that. Do you know what spell level it would be?
I think it's level 2.
Probably.
I don't have that prepared, but I can prepare it. I gotta remember that I'm playing a cleric and not a fucking wizard.
In the name of the Mantis Lord, we designate Vivian, the one responsible for these souls, these 25 troglodytes, these 25 mortal humans, and for all of Sabbath's grave to look and witness and bear on this ceremony.
Yeah.
Amen. We've gathered here today to bear witness to the sacrifice of not only these 50 people, but also this one individual as well. Sacrifice of stewardship, sacrifice of being a family and taking care of that family. We're here to watch 25 troglodyte souls and 25 human mortals designate their forever allegiance to Vivian Lightfoot, sorcerer, burner of all, asher, and destroyer. Anyone here to stop that? Please speak your truth now. If not, let's get this started. Mantis clerics, please take your places to channel.
So clean, can she cut that question been harassing me in the mind? This girl is fine, I done came to the club outfit.
The troglodytes will do a little bit of singing as they have this mantis ceremony. You get your 25 people to bow and say the words. The mantis clerics do their channel, and this huge holy light beckons into the sky and kind of raining down this glow on all of you. As the final pillar is activated.
Well, do the spires like all light up and then go to dark, and then like is there like a big visual reaction to them all being activated?
I totally stopped to figure all that out. I was like, because I realized it wasn't ready.
It's supposed to feel tingly.
To use the spears as a weapon, the piece you will have to activate each of them. Oh wow!
Mhm.
So you only activated the one district, just to say that.
I'm sorry.
You only activated the one district.
We previously activated all the pillars.
Yeah.
Yes. So you see the final pillar turn on, and then like almost like a car failing to start, you watch as all 7 of them just kind of shut down.
I look to the general with like a fuck.
Oh,
Can I look? Can I spellcraft this?
Yeah, go ahead.
48.
Sequence. Maybe there's a sequence that they need to be activated in.
Oh, good. Okay. Going back to the door for the archway of Vilmuria in the Radiant Muses territory. Do we recall what the order was for the stones to be placed for them to activate the portal there?
Okay. We could.
We could also look at Sabbath's tomb. That might have a clue.
Let me look up the order.
Probably,
here. The order was. Oh, what was their names? Weren't they? Were they?
Gluttony, wrath. I think it was like the 7 sins, wasn't it? Something like that.
Opening up the third book tonight.
One of them was like fertility,
Fertility. Yeah.
abundance, eager striving, fertility, honest pride, rest, righteous anger, and wealth.
Well, just hearing that, I know that does not this sequence. So if you tried that sequence, it would not work. It was B13. Okay.
They have to do with like lining to the stars or like the main stones that we found
Well, I guess
way back when.
let's go back and look at all of them in order and see if anything jumped out. All right, so there was the first zone, which was the military district.
So could you pull up the Sabbath's Grave map,
Yes, sir.
please? Thank you. Because we did the merchant district first. We did this one over here first, I'm pretty sure. Because that was where we fought the giant bat.
All right, cool. But I'm glad I know that. That makes me feel more confident.
And I'm pretty sure, so we went to here, we did the Charuka, then we did, was it the Radiant Muse and then the Boggards? Veggie Pygmy? Something like that. We did, I think that's how we ended up doing it.
And the first one doesn't match, so that sequence immediately would have failed.
Is there
Okay.
anything on the ring that I got that might tell us what order it is?
Tell me about this ring.
It is
The Ring of Seven Virtues.
Yes.
What the fuck does that do?
If I'm in a district, it gives me a little bonus. And I can never remember which one belongs to which.
So you get a constant 5+ competence bonus in survival checks made in jungles. You enjoy the active benefits of one of that city's 7 spheres for as long as she is in that sphere's district. Well, that kind of sucks, but it's kind of cool at the same time. Do you guys want to take 5 and get water?
Yeah, if we could.
Yeah.
Okay. Go get a drink. All right, I'm back.
I killed off one of my Tuesday players.
How'd that go?
I was they decided to keep the character dead instead of I gave them an option to not die, but they were tired of the character. After making camp, they decided to continue venturing with 5 Constitution instead of casting Lesser Restoration, which that character could cast and memorize as many times as she wanted. Poor choices were made. And then during the fight, in the fight where they were dying, the fighter decided to fight a different creature than the one killing the witch that had 5 Constitution. They are not experienced at all, and it shows.
Man, I miss inexperienced players.
It's fun.
I need to go make a game with noobs.
I was running it's an old module called Castle Greyhawk. And it's a second edition. It's kind of silly dungeon, and I ran it for some people that I know that were like extremely veteran players, and it was boring as shit. They didn't fall for any of the traps, anything. And I played it for some new characters, some brand new people. Jesus Christ, that was hilarious because they fell for everything.
Yeah.
And they made some traps 10 times worse.
Like, failure is where the entertainment is.
Right. Because one of the ones, they trick you into running into an oven, and they can watch you from bars on the other side, and they basically flip a lever, and it traps you in the oven and turns it on. And they just laugh at you and leave. So the players are panicking, and one guy got like a natural 20 to shoot the lever out, and it freed them. So they chase the bad guy into his lair. They beat him up some more. He runs out. They run back into the oven because he locked the secret door behind him the other way he took.
Yeah.
And he's waiting in there and just shakes his head and goes, "Really?" And hits the lever again, trapping them in the oven yet again.
Oh.
You should have seen their faces. It was priceless.
I'm sure that was quite a night for you. Payoff. All right, sound off if everyone's back.
Here,
Present.
Here present. All right, we got Fisk. We got Yudo. Let's see. So there's 7 gates, right?
yeah.
So 49 different combinations to get in.
Way more than that because it's in any order, so it can be exponential.
Really?
7 to the 7th power, not 7 times 7. So it's 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7.
So 7 times 7 times?
Yes. 7.
That means there's 8,203, 543,000.
Sounds correct. We could be here for a while, guys. But I assume there's got to be some sort of record or knowledge of this. Otherwise, what's used to having a weapon if no one knows how to operate it, right?
Yeah, does the Cyclops know?
And each one of these activations takes an hour. So just to, if you think about it, just to do a combination would initially it might take you days to do an entire combination. But if you got really good at it, which you potentially could, it would take you a single day to enter a single combination attempt on the ziggurats.
Well, I mean, we could do like a complex signal system where there's a team with each ziggurat to activate it.
Mathematically, it would take you guys 2,256 years to enter all the possible combinations to get into.
That's if we're not lucky. We could get lucky on the first try.
You could. I'm
Why
going
did
to
I have to
assign.
play human?
I'm going to assign numbers.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Yeah. So how are we going to get into this thing, Vivian?
Is there anything at Sabbath's tomb that would give us a clue?
Mm-hmm. An idea.
Or that guy's the guy's notes we found that made the
Oh, yeah,
plague
his
dust.
journal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm going to finish numbering the districts, and then I'll look at the journal. Which one was the mercantile district?
Top left, or the far west one. Pretty sure that was the mercantile
Yeah, I
district.
think you're right, yeah.
We could also check with the various tribes and if they're see if any knowledge was passed out of them throughout the years. Oh, we can also cast commune, right? Or legend lore. Legend lore is a level 6 sorcerer wizard spell. Oh, that's cleric. Commune is a 5th level or cleric oracle spell. Ooh, it's 500 gold pieces to cast every time, though. Ooh, that's gonna be expensive.
Disregard the giant pink numbers I put everywhere. All right, you want to? Yeah, you could use magic to figure it out. Definitely. I think there's a lot of options to get in.
What those spells can ready cast 8th level?
Yeah, I think so. If he's up to 16.
So we found a mural. The South Mural is a jungle city around the lake with 7 spires. Before its destruction, it has 7 vaults marked on it. We're in the first vault. Does the mural have anything on it?
Make a perception check. You find 7 icons that obviously represent the 7 districts, and you find them in a particular order.
Try them in that order.
All right, roll d4. It takes you guys 4 days. It's going to take you guys 4 days to get the resources to do all the activations. After you guys get all your stuff together, you'll do the 7-day code that Stu found, but ultimately it is a failure. Any other ideas? Do you guys want to talk about the districts and what they mean?
And the order that they were on in the murals, it did not reflect like what they had in the teleportation to Ilmeria, right? The teleportation.
Yes. So I just checked that order because I thought that'd be really cool if it was the same order, but it wasn't. So that order is in fact different from this. That's the order that Stu just found that he attempted to do, but it was a fall. It was a red herring. It did not work.
Hey, I've got an idea. So, rest is like Sunday. It's the day of rest. Can we ask the Cyclops if these have, like, if the days of the week had any meaning back then?
I don't know that answer. I'm sure they did in some way. Let me look it up. Ooh. I think we may have lost what that information was at one point. Or I could just be ignorant and not know enough about Aslanti culture.
Although I can see some, like a couple patterns, like
It's supposed to
you'd
be
have fertility.
like sin based.
Oh, is it sim based?
That was Thessalonian.
Oh,
That
I guess
is
I'm confusing them too. I apologize.
We could ask the general what Sabbaths, if he had to describe Sabbath in these 7 descriptors, which would be from greatest to least, like what she strived for the most, what her ideals were, since he knew her so well. Was she more prideful than angry? Did she value wealth over hard work? That kind of thing.
She was a common woman of the people, a soldier who became a very successful general. So she was a commoner brought up to live amongst the rich and the powerful.
There's 7 letters in 7th.
All right, guys. I want you all to choose a skill, and I want you to think about how you're going to use that skill to figure this out. And then we're all going to roll together, and we're looking for the best 4 out of 7. All right. So I'm gonna go down with the loudest voices first. Vivian or Crixus, what skill would you like to use to figure out this puzzle?
I will use magic device to kind of brute force the ritual through.
Okay, cool. I like that. All right. When you're ready, go ahead and roll for me. All right, nice. That generally would be conceived as a success. So, who's next? Crixus. What about you?
Crixus, when you disable device, because this is a puzzle, like a lock.
Okay. All right, nice. Rob Ray or Stu, what skill would you like to use to figure out this 7-digit code to make the spears be active?
Give it a try, Rob Ray.
Maybe something like knowledge engineering.
Ooh, I like that. All right, Rob Ray is going to roll knowledge engineering. What about you, Stu?
No, I'll. Okay.
I would like to use my wisdom, which I forgot to upgrade it.
Just a plain wisdom, huh?
Yep. Where did I upgrade it already? Yeah, I did upgrade it. So he's going to try to think this through very, very hard with just wisdom.
Then Rob Ray, that knowledge engineering when you're ready. Okay, cool. On that 1, but still a 26. Who is next? Grady.
What if I use commune?
Yeah, do you have that spell?
We had 4 days, right? So I just prepared it. I can cast it and see.
Yeah, it takes 10 minutes to cast. You'll need 500 gold worth of incense.
I do have 500 gold on my character. 14. So 900. Yeah, let's try this out.
So, you're going to contact some type of agent or deity or whatever. You're going to ask questions that can be answered in a. So you're going to contact a deity, an agent, and you're going to ask questions that can be answered in a
Yeah.
simple yes or no.
I'm gonna contact my deity.
Got it. One question per caster level. How many questions is that? Maybe 15 or 16?
16 questions.
All right. We are talking to Sarah and Ray on the line. Welcome, caller. What yes or no questions can I do for you today? 16. Let's do it.
Okay. Should I? Does anyone have any questions for Sarah?
You could pause and talk to your team.
Okay. Does anyone have questions for Sarah and Ray?
I mean, we could literally go, oh, is wealth the first spire to activate? I mean, we could do process of elimination.
Well, to do it faster, you could ask is wealth the crap first or last? I don't know. There's 100 different ways to do this. It might be easier. It might be easier to find out if the answer to the puzzle is within our grasp.
All right. I can ask that.
Right, or something along that lines. I'm kind of at a loss with this puzzle.
Anyone else have any
Do you want me to do the
tips?
first?
Do
you want me to do the first question?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna
is it within
say
your grasp? Yes.
yes. Okay, it is. What do we have? Asking the party this. What do we have that that's in our grasp to use?
Well, I mean, we have the entire city, right? There was a library here at one point, right, in the judicial district. We have the Tomb of Savith that only Gunther has been able to get into, I believe.
I could ask, like points of interest if the answer could be in those. I guess my second.
I'm gonna write the names of each spire down. I think that might help.
Okay.
I still think it has to do with the letters in Sabbath.
I'm going to ask Sir, is the answer within Davos 2?
Say that to me one more time.
I am having brain fog.
Well, it's okay. It's all right.
Is the order of the puzzle in Sabbaths too.
No. Spirit.
I got an artisan district, merchant district, farming district,
Is the
temple, military.
order we're looking for in this place? Somewhere where we haven't looked before? Asking the Serenity.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So it's not where we haven't looked before. That kind of narrows it down, I guess. Does anyone know where we haven't looked yet?
Yeah, there's tons of places we haven't looked yet.
Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Is the answer to the puzzle in the north of this city?
Man. No.
Truly interested.
No.
No and
Okay.
yes. No and yes.
Okay. Is it to the northeast?
Oh man. Seems unclear.
Is it to the northwest?
Seems unclear.
Okay.
I want
There's a chance it's somewhere north, maybe.
I expect
Spear of abundance.
chase down tail. That
Stu, I feel like your head was in the right place.
Yeah, like there's an order to it.
Yeah, you were. I think you were thinking about meaning. I think, and I think that's important.
So I've gone through 4 or 5 questions so far.
All right, I've
Is
gone
the answer
and found out the names of all the spears and put their names on the board. And then of course we were in the middle of a skill check. Grady, if you roll a good skill, I could give you guys some light.
okay? Let me look. See. I don't really have.
Any knowledges?
And you're talking with your god right now, so maybe a knowledge religion would be appropriate.
15.
I gotcha. Give me a second. So the vision of how to raise an army kind of floods through your brain very quickly. Different stages.
Wait a second.
Different stages of mustering and mobilizing an army for war. First, you see a large council room, like a congress, and you see city leaders giving approval for war. Then you see a different part of the city that has churches, and you see people getting the blessings of the gods. Then you're in a different part of the city and you see banks and bankers signing funding necessary to raise an army and support a war. You have another flash and you see homes, a place for people to live, and you see them getting mail, which are transcriptions, assigning them to go to be at war. Next, you see fields with food being grown and grain and rice. And then finally, your final vision will be more of a district that is filled with crafters and suppliers and producers and builders who are building weapons and bows and arrows and ammunition. I misspoke. The final vision is this army of speared bodies moving forward to take on some undertaking and becoming not just a massive people, but a single unit. This single unit that operates with the 7 virtues of rule and has the ability to go to war.
Okay, I have a question for Sarah right now.
Yes, sir.
Is this puzzle the beginning stages of civilization?
No.
Could you do a speed run of everything you said again? Because, like, I know that relates to all the districts. I just can't remember, like, which district. I think this one's the crafting district that you mentioned that you're striding.
All right, start with your first one. You want me to recap the first one?
Yeah.
The first one was a vision of them in Congress, talking and making approval for war.
So yeah, the first one.
All right, I see orange and green. You guys are on the right spot. All right. Then we're in the church, getting the blessing of the gods. Okay, that looks right. Then we're in the banks, getting the funding. All right. Now we are. The people who live there are getting their letters saying calling them to war.
Is that abundance or like I think this is the crafting.
I think it'd be rest.
It could be rest. Yeah.
No, that one's like where the farms are. So I think that's later. What was
because this would have to be abundance then, because this is the spears and stuff.
Yeah, that's the last one. Where they're ready for war.
You guys would know that this is the residential district here. Let me see if I can ping. This is the residential district. If you guys can see my blue.
I'm not seeing it. I'm zoomed out all the way.
There we go. There we go. That's the residential district right there.
Okay, so.
All right, so the soldiers who live here are getting their letters for war. Then now we're getting provisions for the army.
Was that the crafting?
We saw fields, I think. Things being grown.
So would that be abundance or fertility?
Fertility was the Uh,
The church.
Abundance, because I think that's a bunch
Church,
of
yeah.
flooded farmlands down there.
Okay. All right, I'm looking at green and orange. I see green and orange have a difference of opinion.
Oh, it's just been so long. I can't remember like which area is which, but I thought that was the crafting one.
So this could be in order. It could be honest pride, fertility, wealth, eager striving, abundance, righteous anger, and then rest.
After the farming, we'll go to the artisan district. And we're
which is right
seeing
here.
crafting supplies.
And spears.
Where's that orange one going? Let me look up.
So it went pride, wealth, fertility. No, pride, fertility, wealth, rest, abundance, striving, anger.
All right, green and orange are a little early, but you're already basically been to the artisan district, and now you're choosing your final district, I assume. And then the final district is the Spear of Righteous Anger, and of course that is the actual army marching forward. All right, the green, whoever orange and green is, I want to say that is a very good hypothesis on what might be the correct activation sequence.
How many questions do you have left, Grady?
I should have about 11 left. No, sorry, 10 left. I have 10 left.
I guess what we could do is ask if the order pride, fertility, wealth, whatever the sequence is that we had put through. Pride, fertility, wealth, rest, abundance, striving, and anger.
Yeah, orange still has it, I think. The community will say yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. Let's try it then.
All right, so you guys now have done the research. Now you're going to put the energy in to do all those ceremonies that have to be done. We're going to divide. We're going to bring the die down from a D4 to a D3. So someone just roll me a D3.
Alrighty.
It'll only take you guys 1 day to get all the ceremonies ready. As you guys do that, there's downtime. There's people have to use the bathroom, people have to sleep, people take naps, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, during one of those moments, Vivian, you return to your temporary camp, but there are some figures standing in your camp waiting for you.
They look humanoid or crocodites?
They turn around. They wear like white cloaks. They turn to look at you.
Hello.
And you see Charuka. One of them is even a gorilla.
That's what I'm here for. Anyhow, you're out there, right?
I thought you all fled this city.
These enormous Charuka warriors kind of look down on you, and they one of them like steps forward and he takes a deep breath, preparing to speak, and he says, "The king is dead." He looks directly at you, Vivian. "But the king dreams. The ravenous one has shown us your face." He points at you. "Come to the totem." take what you killed. Become king. Become king, and every ape between Savathi and Usaro will march at your command. They look at each other, they nod, and they furl their capes, and they walk out of your tent.
His name is great grandmother Sophia Dryden.
I kind of take the night to ponder. I mean, it's the end of the world, right? This has been something that she's been struggling with since she killed the Gorilla King. And she's been kind of hemming and hawing about it on either side of the fence. She will go to Grady. And kind of go into his tent, and as he's ready to bed down, Grady, can I have a moment of your time before you bed down?
Of course, what's up?
So, I've been having these visions, these dreams, ever since we killed the Gorilla King. About assuming his place as Gorilla Queen in my case, but I am conflicted because while I will certainly command the Charuka and every ape within the jungle to aid us in this final battle, my research has told me that I might not be who I am now if I go through with this ritual. It's only a might. I will have be influenced by Agathon. He's a devil lord or a demon lord. Not entirely sure which, but he will kind of foster the completion of this transformation and have some sort of hold over me.
Oh,
I don't like the idea of having someone have agency over me. I fled that. But the potential for having yet another army to deal with the end times of this snake god. I'm struggling with telling myself no on this endeavor. I could use some advice.
That is. He says a devil god.
Yeah, it's... What is his name? Angazon, Demon Lord.
Well, let me ask you this. What does your heart tell you?
Yeah, great. Knowledge religion.
Alright.
Did you make
24.
that 9/11? Was that the one you made for it already, or was that for previously?
I got a 24.
Okay, cool. 24. Angazon. Angazon rules over the Abyss realm of the Abath Kor and is the demon lord of savage strength and destruction. Angazon resembles an enormous, muscled, red-furred ape with 6 long fingers on each hand, capable of complex manipulation of tearing a humanoid from limb to limb. Angazon's ape-like demonic visage is completed by his fanged maw, twisted horns, and tiny bloodshot eyes that grant him a unique appearance amongst his simian followers. Servants, cults, worshippers. What's he down for? He's chaotic evil. His area's concerns are apes, jungles, and tyrants. Who worships him? The Charuka, Mwangi cults, Angazanis. I have no idea what that means. I think Angazanis are what the Gorilla Kings are made up of, and then jungle warlords. But basically, their edicts are to commit acts of brutal violence and test yourself against nature and make animals more dangerous. I can think of
Honestly,
immediately think of a better Gorilla King candidate.
honestly, I think you should. But then again, I'm clear of good, and you're asking me about great evil.
I'm asking if it's
My-
worth taking steps required to get the job done. Good and evil is irrespective of this. Edursius
Oh.
cannot be resurrected.
Do you think we need the monkeys? Right?
I think that not using every tool when the stakes are this high is foolish.
But so is sacrificing yourself. I say, in my opinion, I don't. It is. You would be falling into a darker path, and who knows, maybe we would have to kill you shortly after.
I don't know if that wasn't always the plan anyways.
I would sure hope that wasn't the plan. I just want you guys to know I'm not gonna let you die, regardless of what he's trying to do. But I also don't want you to see fall an evil god that is known for its manipulation and upgrading. In my dream,
I mean, yeah, that's the struggle. And if you advise against
I
it,
mean-
then
You don't need every to go save the from evil snakes. Just need enough to save them. Think we got
how do we
enough.
know when enough is enough?
Fortunately, we don't, but I don't think it's a good idea regardless. Because if there is a tomorrow after this fight, or whatnot, then you have to now deal with consequences. And we have to deal with the consequences. Do you really want your friends to try and kill you? Because you might try and kill us.
Isn't that the point of your Siren Ray? Redemption? Healing?
It's not really redemption when you choose to become. And Sarah Ray, she may be the goddess of war and of healing stuff, but that is not the same as surrendering yourself to darker.
One could say that's the ultimate sacrifice, though.
Perhaps.
To get the job done, to save the world. You don't think that I would be worthy of redemption if
No, I
this turned the
think
tide?
I think the sacrifice that you are wanting to do not worth yourself, your life, your set, or your soul.
So what next?
So, my advice to you is not to take it. See how it goes. Because there's also a chance that even if you did bring them the help, it also might not be enough. Let's just hope and pray and just get to it. Let's not start dropping to the dark side, okay? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to your.
Prayers have never really been my thing, Grady. That was always your department.
And let me pray for you. Let me be your scapegoat, but do not become.
All right, cool. Glad we talked about that. Are we ready to go underground?
Ready.
So, to this, with the Gorilla King being killed, I had those visions like immediately after, right? Like it wasn't that night, right?
Yeah, if I recall, like as soon as you kill them, you have the initial vision. Yes.
So let's say if Vivian were to, she doesn't think that there is another aspirant, right? She is the one. She's the aspirant.
Did anyone else kill the Gorilla King?
So if
Did anyone else?
I think
kill
Stu brought this up last week. Nope.
No,
Just so since I'm the aspirant, if I were to die, then whoever kills me would become the aspirant, potentially even worse off. if it were
Are you discussing this by yourself or to the group?
kind of to the group, yeah, like after the next morning.
That makes zero sense because it's a stupid death demon. And if you say you just killed yourself, would the demon give up power forever or would it just find somebody else?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, if I were to be killed by a serpent folk, would it be more dangerous if a serpent folk rose to Gorilla King status?
It doesn't matter. There's always gonna be another Gorilla King if that's how the demon works.
How about you don't die?
The thing is, if you do become the Gorilla King, there's no guarantee that it's going to help us. You could just turn into a psychopath and just try to start wars with everything again. And then we have to start all over. I mean, throughout history, how many people have made better deals with demon lords? Can you name one?
Well, there's Cheliax.
Okay, there's one. Anyone else?
To be fair, that's a whole country.
Nadal.
Oh, that's going to go burn them in the ass.
Well, she's Needlese, so actually that would kind of prove her point. But I'm not necessarily talking about it for me. What if we could control who gets the invitation?
There's no guarantee. And even if you die, it's going to go to someone else anyways, so it doesn't matter.
True.
I don't trust the demon lords, neither should you.
All right.
And you're stronger than the Demon Lord. So you've already killed one.
I mean, that's fair. So what if we had somebody else take up the mantle? Somebody not me.
Why should anybody?
Brady's here. You could bring back.
Well, we don't even know
And,
if you die and get resurrected, will it still back with you, or is it pass on to somebody else?
be worth a check. You know, we have Grady here to bring me back if that's the case. Right now, I know that he is hounding me in my brain, in my mind. If somebody else were to...
We didn't even look for a way to get rid of it out of your head.
I don't know if that's possible with it being so intimately linked with the Gorilla King and his death.
I mean, if anybody wants to challenge that idea, you can do either spellcraft or knowledge arcana.
Uh,
29 on spellcraft.
Crixus, you know there is, I think, aberration magic that breaks curses. This could be something that maybe a break curse might need.
what, like?
Is there a break curse spell?
Isn't there? Did I pull that out of my ass?
Remove
I
curse.
remove curse.
Yeah, try remove curse on her. See if that works. I mean, I assume we could do this in one of the 8 days of downtime we had, right?
You guys only had 5 days of downtime.
That's a cleric spell, right? Remove curse.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You'll have to make a caster level check.
So you probably cast it like 12 times a day.
Well, nat 20 on that, 36.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'm just scrolling down to the totem. We should make this item. All right. It has the. So it's 20. I think that's you. What'd you get again?
36.
36. That's really fucking high. I might know why I'm either fighting it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say that works. It's a little tricky, but you dismantle this death curse that is on Vivian.
Oh, yeah. Like, be
She kind
done.
of shakes her. Like one of those televangelists. You just kind of like grab the back of my head, then slam your hand into my forehead. Fall over. I start. Oh, well, I guess that was easy. I'm glad to have you back around, Grady.
Vivian, you're fatigued for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
Oh, hey, don't worry about that. Oh, actually, I don't do anything in 8 hours.
All right. Well, let's get a move on, shall we? Let's get these spires done and deal with this serpent god. We've wasted enough time. I apologize for my indecisiveness.
All right. All right. So you guys take another day. You know the order. You activate it in the order that it's supposed to happen. As you activate the final spear, the sphere of righteous anger, a deep rumbling sound echoes across Savathie. Oh, I wonder if I got something for this. There we go. Yeah, there. That sounds great. A deep rumbling sound echoes across Sabbath's grave, originating beneath the city's 7 spears. You guys can see that the pillars of Aslanti Virtue stone blocks slide outward from the base of each ziggurat, forming large gaps that issue forth along dead air and billowing clouds of dust and debris. As one of the spears begins slowly turning and descending into the earth, violent tremors shake the city, causing some buildings to just outright collapse into rubble, and you see birds are rising in the distance, noisily into the air, and huge flocks fleeing the devastation. The spheres rotate faster as they disappear beneath the earth, but the sound and the fury of their descent continue to shake the foundations of the city.
Wait, so were those just rods of God?
They're basically like drills, like 7 drills, but they're basically boring these like huge giant holes in the ground for armies to go into. But this moment is known as the descent. And so these spears are boring into the ground like giant drills. They are burrowing into the earth, and they're going to leave behind these corkscrew ledges formed from the excavated earth and stone using a combination of Aslanti technology and stone shape magics. So these cylinders, these caves, have these 40-foot wide ledges that spiral down the sides of the resulting pits, creating a path down which the armies of your guys can march down to Ilmuria. These paths, the spheres, take 30 minutes to descend the 2,000 feet between Sabbath's Grave and Ilmuria. That is a ridiculous amount of time. So your armies would be descending now, correct?
Hmm?
All right, and that is some assassins in the form of the Red Mantis, more of a little expedition force. We have one army of humans. Did we even talk about how many troglodytes we're getting?
No.
Let's look up their numbers real quick. It's so funny. He's right here. There are 290 troglodytes.
So
Yeah.
what, 3 mobs?
Yeah, it's not very good. Yeah, you're gonna get an army of troglodytes. So you have basically an equal amount. You have one army of humans and one army of troglodytes. We can pause that and negotiate that if you need to.
Should have got the Gorilla King. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Nope. The 10,000 monkeys that we could bring around.
Not too late.
I mean, it doesn't measure up, but wait, how many more locks do we have?
A lot. We got, what, 4 or 5 mobs worth before we mobilized what was at that city?
Yeah. I'll do the numbers. I can do the numbers during the break. I can find out, because we need to find out how many were inside the prison. Because it's highly likely anyone in the prison was a militant. And then we, of course, have the ones that we've saved here and there randomly. And then there was the ones that were in the maze. So definitely. And then you guys actually got a decent amount out, if I recall.
Yeah.
But a lot of them still died, though. I think you guys got... I gave you 4 mobs. How many mobs did we make it to the doors with?
No, at least 2. I thought it was 3, but at least 2.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2 to 1. I don't know if 3 is the right answer.
And one of them was outfitted with a bunch of armor and weapons too, from that armory in the...
And then you actually repopulated them somehow.
Yeah, I think with what was it, Channel Energies, and Grady kind of helped bring a lot of them back.
I
think that was his last mission.
Do we have any? Are we picky about what army goes down what tunnel? If that ever becomes a thing, we can come back and change it.
I think whatever. So the humans go down their spire, and the troglodytes go down their spire.
All right, that sounds fine.
That makes it easy. Yeah.
To the depths.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've got General of Abishai. Okay, who are the generals? Who's actually leading these forces? I've got General Abishai, of course, the Cyclops. He's on standby. And then it basically is saying the names of the B team. Because the B team effectively, are the friends to the Morlocks, and are the ones who were like initially started this conflict and whatnot.
Yeah, I think that sounds fair.
And then any other major NPC will be with the army as well that you can think of. I have a screen I threw everybody on. Let me go back to it. I literally threw every freaking name I could think of. Ooh.
Who's that? I don't remember seeing them.
That's an Erdifon, isn't it?
Is it?
More like a Morlock.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Morlock slave. I just found him.
Oh, I mean, cool art. I just never seen the guy. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
Who is that?
minute.
Do we know?
There's that. What's his name? Ecola.
Ricola.
Yeah, the honorary Pathfinder Morlock.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. What's next? We're going down the. We're going in the caves. We're doing the thing.
We're doing the thing.
How do you feel? Any knowledge, nobility, knowledge, not engineering? Anyone got that? Let's roll that.
Yeah.
You want one or both?
Engineering.
Prefer nobility, but I'll take engineering. Crixus Jack, is 200 of soldiers enough to be taking underground?
I sure hope so.
That 31 knowledge engineering is rolling a robbery sheet.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Then never mind.
I have no idea, but that's all we got, right?
I think so. Yeah. Does Yudo got any?
Oh, you guys know Yudo is the best.
He's our skill monkey. Skill Morlock.
I don't know. He's kind of like the weird guy. That weird uncle.
Go Fester.
I was thinking the same thing.
Reads
26 on engineering for
reads
you
books
two.
on like child brides and stuff like that. Yudo 26. What's the question again?
Do we have enough soldiers? The general might know also.
Oh man, Yudo. Yeah, you're counting the numbers and you're like, well, we still haven't got to Ilmeria, and there's going to be a lot in Ilmeria, so this is going to look really good. But just doesn't look good right now. Like Yudo, were you maybe expecting more than 200 surface worlders?
Yeah, there's supposed to be like thousands. They breed like rats.
They have like 100 humans who look like they should be in a jungle. And what's the other one?
Stinky.
Oh, these fucking
scaly things.
stinky lizards in armor.
Yudo will count on his fingers, look around, count his toes, look around, and go up to Vivian, and everyone else goes, "You all gonna die."
I know. I told them, Yudo. I told them. We could have had a lot more, but I was outvoted.
Go back, get more.
Unfortunately, I think they closed the book on that one. this is what we have. It's going to fall to the brunt of the Morlocks and the Urtifon, I think.
I mean, are we sure we couldn't subjugate the Charuka?
Subjugation, maybe, if we killed enough of them, made an example. I don't have knowledge local. No, I don't.
Do we know that the curse was cleared off Vivian? Does she seem to feel different?
Vivian, yes. After a day or two, you'll feel definitely not different.
I mean, you could just tell them that their god has chosen someone else, and they will follow us. And if they avail themselves in glory and bloodshed, a new Gorilla King will arise to lead them.
Lie through my teeth, huh? I mean, I suppose it's worth a shot, but they're probably waiting at the totem. Probably gonna, request that it happens right then and there. Unfortunately, I think kind of burned that bridge. But I don't think there's anything to be done about it now. I'm sure that we will. I mean, I don't think I'm going to die, at least.
Yudo nods his head yes.
I don't like the way you're looking at me.
General Avishai will walk up to one of you guys before you go down. I won't really need this. Did anyone you want to hold on to my sword?
You're not going to be fighting with us?
No, I'll be leading the troops.
How big's the sword?
It's like a resizing two-hander, I think.
Yeah, let me get you some details on it to see if it's going to be interesting or not. That's back that way. +2 mithril monstrous humanoid bane greatsword C sidebar. I'm gonna start dropping some of this in the loot chat. Jesus Christ, this thing is smart. Who does he hand this to?
Well, let's see. The only person that's really
We rob Ray,
strength
right?
based. Oh, it's a great sword, so it's strength based, right?
Yeah, he's a duelist.
He can't use. Yeah, he can't use two hands. It'd be Stu or Thoric.
Thor using that thing.
What's Thor's alignment?
True neutral, I think. Chaotic neutral.
Who's the other name?
Stu.
Stu.
I think he's
Dude.
chaotic.
Stu's chaotic.
Not chaotic neutral. I think he's kind of chaotic.
He tells you the story. He says that this is one of the 5 legendary Sabbath blades. So in the days when the Aslanti battled the Serpent Folk empires, they crafted 5 of these blades. Sabbath had the best one, and then they make 5 copies of Sabbath's legendary sword. So this is really I guess 6 versions of this. But this is Aero MA. It resizes, and so Avishai will show you how, like, when you put it in a different hand, it'll resize to whatever hand is in it. But this is what did I say it was? A +2 mithril monstrous humanoid bane greatsword. It's made to kill serpent folk. And I just need to know if anyone touches the thing.
Yeah, Stu will go for it. He's been collecting random weapons.
All right, make me a willpower save.
Oh, what?
Oh, willpower save.
Oh,
You're good, save.
Mm-hmm. You just buffed it up, so you're good.
Make your best save. 21. Wow.
Uh,
All right, cool.
Let me make sure.
You pick this weapon up. I'll just need to check intelligence items real quick.
He didn't warn us a sword might try and take over your mind and body.
Maybe. Maybe he thought you were stand-up guys.
Stu's generally good. But he's not paranoid.
Sorry, just reading a rule. I'm sorry for being slow. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought. Stu, you're allowed to pick the sword up, but you will immediately lose a level.
So long as I have the sword, or is it like one of those?
It remains as long as the item is in hand. Yep, yep. So every time you hold it, you have a -1. You put it down, you get your level back. You play a little game and you spam it and you watch your hit points go back and forth. All right, any questions?
You okay, Stu? You're looking a little bit peaked.
That sword's a little weird.
Weird?
Yeah, like it doesn't feel heavy, but like, I don't know. I don't feel as strong when I'm holding it.
Can I see it for a second?
Oh, sure. I hand over the sword.
I will take a hold of the sword. Does it does it feel kind of like how the mantis blade does initially? Like there's a will to it?
Yes, it does. It does feel that way. Thank you. Vivian, what is your alignment?
I am lawful evil.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes you could just say lawful. You don't have to say evil. So yes.
We all know.
Wow, that's so weird.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
This whole time.
I was operating off the fact that you might be maybe the best.
Lawful aligned. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's so funny. Vivian, make a willpower save.
All right. 21.
You pick up this weapon with no consequences. This is now a small sized mithril +2 monstrous humanoid bane greatsword, and it's in Vivian's hands.
I don't know what you mean, Stu. I'm kind of tossing it back and forth a little bit, moving it around with my 9 strength. I think I have. Yeah, my 9 strength. Doesn't feel that heavy. I mean, it's a little bit awkward for me. I don't typically use big weapons like this, but I don't know. Interesting. Does anybody else want this? I mean, I don't think I'm going to use it. It would be very, very inefficient.
Don't think
Can I
wanna
get a
touch that.
Can I get like an idea of why Stu feels the way he feels? Like just innately, like in game terms, not meta.
Stu is a very free soul.
So it needs a more regimented
Yeah,
psyche
he's
for
just
it.
not strong enough. He's just not disciplined enough.
Okay.
What if I try
Actually-
touching that?
Grady, I think this would actually fit you. I mean, you're a little bit stronger than I am,
Yeah, let me,
but you are. Yeah, you're disciplined in your faith. Why don't you give it a shot?
Is
All
Grady lawful good?
I'm lawful.
Go just make a willpower save for me, Grady.
Uh, 31.
Yeah, you pass. So this is Eroeme. It greets you when you pick it up. It's like hello.
Hello. The talking sword.
It says it wants to help you defeat and slay all the serpent folk and save the world.
Well, I like you already.
Hey, should we check him out? Because did he get some of that mold stuff in him? He's kind of talking to himself.
I wouldn't worry about that, Stu. At least not this time. It's a property of the sword. I'm sure you understand with you were interacting with it, and she'll kind of go off into like a jargon based explanation of why why he's talking to the sword.
Stu's eyes will kind of glaze over as you talk on and on and on, and he just looks off into the distance.
So yeah, that's why it should be fine. It's not spore based paranoia. It's just I don't know, magic stuff, magic-y magic.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm not going crazy. I'm gonna worry about that.
We should totally sell it.
We should totally sell it. Okay, shopping spree. Dang, true seeing at will.
It's at this point that the spears, the drills finally hit Ilmaria. With a resounding crack, the 7 spears burst through the ceiling of Ilmuria's cavern, emerging an explosion of rocky debris that rained down upon the city, crushing several structures. Below. A powerful flare of energy engulfs the spears, and each one glows as brightly as a miniature star, piercing the dark to cast long shadows over the landscape below. All right, I copy pasted spears on all the locations that would have gotten devastated.
Oh, well, there goes the Fortress of 1,000 Fangs. Could have just destroyed it that way.
And the Erdifon Fortress.
Oh, yeah. Sucks to be them.
So what would have happened if we would have activated them in order before we even went down to the city?
It's a great call out. Wasn't something that I was even aware of until we got to this moment. But I plan on rerunning all this again. But I imagine you would have accidentally opened it early.
Opened it early, and
that'd be the appropriate way to do that, I think.
Would have destroyed all those serpent folk strongholds and all the serpent folk in them?
Yeah, in hindsight, I think that's really cool. I think that should be something I program in if I run it a second time.
Well, I guess it did go really slow. They might have some heads up that something was happening.
it's just like that Austin Powers skit where he's driving the steamroller and the guard's just like, no.
Out of the way. Get out of the way.
All right, so
Get me to it.
I've got which buildings were destroyed. They've been replaced with the spears. And then I put tokens to let you know which spears which armies come out of. So we'll have the humans will come out of this hole way over here on the left, and the troglodytes will come out of the hole that is. And basically, I have just geography. I just put them underneath their districts that they would have come out of.
Okay.
Any questions or counters? Let me know. Now, questionable is Izon and his boys. His fortress seems to have gotten taken out by the fucking spear that came through the ceiling. I wonder what that looks like.
Well, they should have a heads up that was happening, right?
Did that happen? I mean, I don't think we knew of the consequences, or you knew of those consequences.
We definitely did not.
Got a lot of people in there. I wonder what happened to all of them.
So we killed 12,000 Erdifont and replaced them with the 200 surface dwellers.
Ah. Oh man, what if they heard it coming? It's like drilling through the ground, and it's slow. Or some of them got out.
Quality over quantity?
Yeah, we're about to go murder a bunch of serpent folks in their place, and they'll probably just move in to there.
At least the Morlocks are pretty okay.
How much damage?
How much damage does a 50 story meat grinder do? It lands on you.
I mean, is it the actual drill? Does it push like a plug of dirt out of the way and it just crashes down to whatever's below it? Or is it like a slowly lowering ladder?
Oh, what did it say? It took 2,000 feet. It took 30 minutes to go 2,000 feet.
At 2,000 feet's like
Yeah, it
half
went
a mile.
really fucking fast. So
Yeah.
it would have slammed in that building at probably terminal velocity.
Well, Yudo, break out your potions of negative energy. Your inflict wounds.
Okay, let's check the con saves.
Gear assessing. So that thing was moving at 7.5 miles per hour to get 2,000.
Doesn't sound very fast at all.
Yeah, it's going 66.67 feet per minute. 2,000 is less than half a mile, and it was going at it was 30 minutes. So yeah, it really wasn't good. I feel like they might have had at least some time to get out before it fell out.
Let me check your time. The sphere takes 30 minutes to descend 2,000 feet. 2,000 feet between... So there's only 2,000 feet between Stavis Graves and Elmaria? That doesn't make any sense.
2,000
Man.
feet's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Should it be 2,000
About-
miles?
That'd be about a third of a mile.
Like, don't you imagine your underground cavern cities to be a little deeper than 2,000 feet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially when you're fighting whatever that freaking spider was when we first got down here. It was like a colossal sized spider.
The average depth of Earth's crust is about 15 to 20 kilometers, or 9.3 to 12.4 miles. So yeah, I'd put it at about 10 miles.
Yeah, that's what I was just
Basically,
looking up.
this thing was going at almost walking speed to get down there.
For drilling, that's insanely fast.
Yeah. Just in terms of speed itself, it's not very fast.
So
Just looking at a quick Darklands thing. The first layer is about 2,000 feet below,
Okay.
or that's the limit of it.
Alright, I'll stick with it. Spirit takes 30 minutes to descend 2,000 feet between Sabbath and Elmaria. You guys have 200 soldiers. They land. They start moving out. Do you guys know where you're going with all these guys? Have we talked about that?
Yep, it's the northeast.
Okay, cool. Yep, I see. Cool. Yep.
Here.
Orange is right on. That is basically their final last stand. That's where their armies are protecting. That's where the big dog is. That's where everything's happening.
Mm-hmm. And I imagine that we came down. Oh, what was it? It was the last one. So we were probably here. A-team came down right here.
Mm-hmm. So you want A-team in that on that one by the just like ready to go?
Well, yeah, I think that's because that would be the last spire before everything activated, right?
Yeah, you're right. It would be.
What was the parameters for that one to activate? That's the righteous anger.
Yeah, let me check that.
I remember one of them was like you had to do a kind of a war display or something.
Mm-hmm. Like a mock battle or something.
Yeah. Like there had to be a certain number of people in it.
Right. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Because if we did that, we needed 200 people or whatever to participate. That's pretty much where everybody would have to be.
Yes.
I'm almost there. Okay. All right. Anoint the stones of the ziggurat with the lifeblood of a powerful creature. Channel energy into the spear. Or perform a 1-hour ritual of a mock combat before the spear. Yeah, that's a path. So you either slay a creature, put its blood on, or you do the mock combat ritual. Look.
Doesn't have like a number of people for the mock battle.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see here. No, it doesn't. So I would do like a team, maybe 40 people. Maybe the minimum is 20. Or you could do 50.
So I guess the
your retainers.
I guess it would be like the retainers that just swore allegiance to me. And a team kind of just like, oh yeah, let's play fight for a little while. All right, well, that is frightening. We are like right on their doorstep with 55 of us. That's not good. So I think once we land, and as soon as we can organize it, we're going to head back this way towards the Erdophon's ruined deal.
So are you guys landing and immediately retreating?
Well, once we get the lay of the land, I think like, oh crap, we are right there. We need to get
What
our
if we-
forces.
Yeah, could we have sent B team down early to have gotten everything organized?
Well, that was the initial plan. Was that we sent B team down to kind of say, "Hey, eyes on. They're on the surface. They're getting ready to send that stuff down."
Okay.
And that was like, and then it was 5 days later because we bungled the first ritual.
True. So, but B team could have at least been like, "Hey guys, get ready." That means the Morlocks could have been on their feet, ready to go. You don't have to muster them. Izon and his people could be mustered. If Izon was mustered and the Morlocks were mustered, where would you want their forces to be?
Well, it would want to be on this side of the river, like this way.
Okay.
Just for ease, because it would take a while to get all those Morlocks across. But we also necessarily don't want to have the Morlocks right beside the Erdophon because they're just gonna fucking snack on them for the next 5 days.
All right. Yeah, pretty much. We're ready to do the thing. Anything else you guys want to do or planning? We'll actually leave that to the gap. So next session will be you guys rounding up the armies, going to war, and then potentially going into the final compound to defeat the Serpent folk. But it's 10:26. I'll stop there for the night, and then we will start the beginning of the end next Sunday.
Perfect. Thank you for running.
Thank you. I'm sorry it was another big roleplay planning session, but we'll get back into it next time.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope, I'm sure we're gonna have a lot of sessions of just combat. So
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
All right, I'm
Thank
gonna
you
go
for
to bed.
running.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
night.